Welcome back everyone to Sword of Mana. I am Markus, and in the last part we reached the town of Jed in order to figure out where Amanda went with the key of mana, of the Mana Sanctuary. She met with some man called Devious, who apparently went nuts after hearing talks about his own mother Medusa, and turned everyone into his mansion into a bird, which might also include Amanda. And after all of that trouble, he decided to went here into the Altar of Time. And going to the Altar of Time is the only way we can break the curse Devious has set on everyone in the mansion. So now, without further ado, let's enter the room of the Altar of Time and see what awaits us. Sumo! Is she? Quickly, Fuji, help her! Oh God. Medusa, don't talk. You'll hurt yourself. It's over for me. My husband's loot. Where is it? Here. This is Lord Granz. You knew him well. I would pass his loot into your care. Lady Medusa. And then I let my winged friends partake of my blood. That way, they go back to the way they once were. Lester, thank you for your lovely songs. Through your music, my buried memories slowly resurrected. I could recall my beloved Granz. Bogard, his Granz? He's had his hands full with Stroud, so he's a bit tired, but otherwise he's fine. Don't worry about him. Oh, good. Bogard, Granz and the children, take good care. Why did this happen? What are you all doing here? Mother! Bogard and the heretic girl. Oh no! Medusa's blood! How will we change Lester back now? Stroud, Mother is gone. Here, just take the key to the Mana Sanctuary and be on your way. Devious. That won't do. The Mana Clan betrayed our mother once before. We can't let them get away with this. Stand aside, Stroud. Don't let your feelings cloud your judgment. I'll settle the score. I'll show this fool what hell is really like. I did leave Mother's affair to you. Alright then, Devious. You may resolve my grief. Now, which one of your curs killed my mother? Tch. Bogard, don't go! Sir Bogard! You insolent wretches killed my mother for no reason! Before I kill you, you shall taste my pain. Come to my manor, and be sure to bring your anger and sadness. I'll be waiting. Amanda, what's wrong? You gotta stay strong. I was bitten by Medusa, and now my blood. It feels like it's boiling. How can... Lester, it hurts. Help me, Lester. Oh, damn it. No, Amanda. Stop it, Amanda. It's me. It's Sumo. You got to remember me. Lester's song. Sumo, it's like there's someone inside of me that wants to destroy you. Sumo, quick, live with her now, before I kill both of you. You can't mean that, Amanda, we can't leave you. We promised, right? We'll always be together. Let me see the smiling face of yours, Amanda. Sumo, it's no use, but I'm glad I could see you again before I die. Sumo, do me a favor. It won't be long before I become like Lady Medusa. Become a monster that hurts and kills innocent people. Sumo, please put me out of my misery. I know you won't deny me my last wish. Amanda! Oh, seems like she's controlling Sumo to doing this. Damn it! Yeah, we have to press the button to actually kill her. Jesus. Fuji, try to bring her back! More! More! There's no... Seems like there's a use. Amanda, are you... Sumo, give my blood to Lester. Sis! Thank God, sis! Lester, thank heavens, my Lester. I'm sorry, Lester. Just when I was free, we could be a family again. Sumo, thanks for doing what I asked. Looks like I broke our promise to be together from now on. I'm sorry. Take good care of the girl. Amanda! Yeah, there was no way to save her. Why? Why couldn't I save her? Sumo, don't blame yourself. It's not your fault. There was nothing we could do. Sumo, you did everything you possibly could for Amanda, right? And she will have done the same for you. I'm sure she doesn't have any regrets. Sumo, after my sister came home, you were all she talked about. She was so happy to see you again. Lester, look! Amanda has such a peaceful expression on her face. She certainly does. She looks so happy. There's nothing we can do for my sister now. Sumo, shouldn't we go find Sir Bogard? Sumo, we have to set aside our grief for now. There are things we have to do for Amanda. Amanda, I'm going to make sure no one else suffers like you did. We'll rescue Bogard. Then it's time to finally put a stop to Devious Dark Lord. Lady Medusa was Lord Granz's wife, and Devious called Medusa his mother, as did Dark Lord. So Devious and Dark Lord are brothers. Dark Lord murdered my father and mother. But his mother died by my hand. Before I knew it, I thought the same thing he did. Sumo, believe in yourself. The only thing you have to be concerned with is making sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. You're right, Fuji. You mustn't raise your sword in hatred. But I'll never see Amanda smile again. Sumo, Devious lost someone too. Fighting has never been our main goal, has it? Fuji. My sister's blood. Here. It's for you. I know you loved her. Please take it. Lester. Do you remember what happened after the first time we met Devious in Wendell? In Wendell? When Devious heard Lester's song, he looked like a child without a home. Now, Sumo, both you and Devious have lost yourselves to hatred and sadness. No matter how this ends, I have a feeling you regret it. I get it. Fuji, I leave the rest up to you. So yeah, we are going to face Devious right now with Lester on our side instead of Sumo, which I kind of like the motivation that gave him. They are both basically mad with grief over the loss of their family, so having to face each other right now can only be bad for both, so we take their place. It's a bit of a shame that this part is being... It's a shame that this part ended up being kind of chopped off by the fact that we are not playing as Sumo, but we are playing only as Fuji. We're sorry, we were too late. Yes, I know. Lady Medusa's magic power is gone. Please tell me, did Lady Medusa meet a peaceful end? Yes. Lady Medusa passed peacefully in a deep slumber with a beautiful expression on her face. I am relieved. Master Devious awaits. Yeah, let's go meeting the very grieving son in this manner, and of course it's a new dungeon! Because what else could it possibly be? Now we have Lester here with us, which is a ranger, so I told him to stay the fuck away from the enemies, and hopefully he will follow suit with the advice and use his weapon for... either his weapon or his magic, because he has a freaking ton of HP, so he should have some good weapons on his side. I love this clock tower style stage. The only thing that we need now is bloody tears. Oh, there we go, I found the weakness. Yeah, but Lester is not doing anything at this moment. Let's modify his NPC behavior again. Let's put it here. So maybe we'll try to use his weapon a bit more often. Oh no, we are gonna do a lot of switcheroos in this place, I fear. Yep, I feel heavy menuing will be going on inside here. And yeah, like I said, it's a shame this part ended up being cut a lot by the fact that we are not playing and the game entirely as Sumo, but we are only having one character. This is one of the sections where you can see a lot of divergence in the story, some player exclusive paths. And I really like this tragedy of this woman that, because of this curse that has been put on by her people, is now slowly losing her sense of self. And she was becoming more and more enraged as time went on, because what we basically didn't saw, if I recall correctly, the story is that her mind was slowly getting deteriorating as time went on, and by the time they reached the Altar of Time, she was completely out of it, and thus she was forced to fight with Sumo and Amanda. So yeah, kind of sucks. It's a very sad chapter, honestly. I unironically feel that this game can have some very sad moments. For some reason, my magic is not eating Lester, so I might have to give him a recovery item just to have him stay alive. Why is it that I set up his pattern to stay away from the enemies, and then I ended up seeing him basically fight the enemies closer than Sumo and Bogard ever did? My god, this AI is completely borked. Let's see if this does anything to them. Oh yeah, it does. At least I won't have to change it so much. Let's go up. I love this this environment. All these clocks and gears set up all over the place. I said that this game really looks gorgeous. It's basically their attempt at making something closer to Legend of Mana on a GBA, and honestly it works incredibly well. It's not as good, of course, looking as Legend of Mana, because if you ever play Legend of Mana, that game, oh my god, it looks insane. Why is this door not opening? Oh yeah, because there was something over here. Maybe do we have to reach it by jumping? But it doesn't seem like it. Well, we went from one maze to the other, it seems. Let's go back. There might be some other stairway that we didn't saw earlier. Yeah, thankfully this Lester's bow can actually do some physical damage. Because otherwise it would be... Oh, damn it. Yeah, this is what we needed. All these freaking mimics. These are basically enemies. I don't know if they will do this at this point in the game. But in like... in the other games, those enemies will basically become a copy of your... a copy of your party members. And in Trials of Mana, these things were very dangerous if you met them right at the end of the game. Because they could also copy your character's level 3 skills. Which means, if you have someone like Duran on the Duelist class, he had this very powerful physical attack that will hit every single character on the screen in one swoop, and they could basically kill you instantly. It was basically a one-way ticket to get to Game Over Land if you weren't careful. So I hope... Oh, there it is. And now we can... Now by hitting this thing, the way to the top that we did before should be open right now. But before we go there, let's take this. And now we can backtrack a bit. See you in a bit. And there we are. After hitting the helmet a couple of times, you will hear a certain chime, and the door will eventually be open. And as you can see, we basically went from one side of the tower right back into the other. And I will abuse this level over here to just fight some enemies. Hopefully using the correct element so I don't waste time killing him in the slowest way imaginable. Because that can sometimes happen. Oh, come on! Sometimes my aim is absolutely terrible, but yeah, let's go. Because I don't want to really waste too much time on a single floor. Yeah, hit these walnuts and let... Oh my... Stay away from me! Oh, that cloud. That cloud is the blind spell, but... don't have exactly anything to worry about that with Lester, since it's blind regardless. I'm gonna assume we need the Jin for this part. Yep. I thought so. So now, Devious is waiting for us at the end of this long stairway. Hopefully it won't be too long. Damn it, I have to be very careful with these guys because they can seriously one-shot me, and I don't want to do the old climb all over again. Because this will send us back right before even the point of Medusa's death. So we have to be very careful over here. Thanks for the chocolate. Oh my god, another one. Lester, if you could please do your work. Yeah, thank you. You're not doing much damage, but at least you're taking them off, keeping them away from me, which is the most important part at this point. Oh, what damage are you weak to? Slicing. Let's try... Yeah, the set is sickle because... Oh no. Yeah, no, let's not try the cycle because... The sickle because they might actually hit the walls. Yeah, let's go. I wonder, did I have to go on this side or the other side? This is the philosophical questions that we need to wonder about, especially in this freaking place. Oh yeah, nice. You won't do anything of help, but at the very least you can get your health back on your own. But I don't need to use the axe. I want to get back onto my trusty punch. Yeah, this is really the only weapon I'm probably going to use throughout the rest of the game. Sorry if you wanted more variety, but this type of run is not really set for variety. Oh, come on. Thank you. It's very easy to be surrounded in this place if you don't know what you're doing, because the hallways are very narrow and these guys pop up whenever the hell they feel like. But I really like how this place is arranged. Usually the clock tower it's one of the most puzzle heavy sections, and here let's try. There you go, we got the correct chime. So now we have to go back, down, and take the other way. And we are back. Oh my god. What element? What are you right now? Yeah, oh, it's always the cutting damage, so now let's go with this. Stop it, Lester! Yes. I love this effect. The fact that all the weapons have these very different type of effects depending on the weapon you're using is very cool. Honestly, you can say a lot of things about this game, but not that they didn't actually try their asses off with a lot of mechanics. It doesn't really work everything. I don't think everything works as it should be working, because of course there is a lot of stuff that is overly complex in this game, but for what it's worth, I still feel all these little additions are very freaking fun to just exploit. Oh no! I could do with with less menuing though. Either that, or I could find a sprite that they have common weaknesses with, but I don't want to actually go and look at the bestiary way too often in this route, because it will break the pace of the video, which is already with a terrible pace for every time that I end up getting lost in these places. Oh, come on, Lester, stop it, please. Thank you. I hate that the only time when these AI companions are actually doing their work is against enemies that they don't have any means to damage. The same thing was doing Bogard against some of the monsters in the Dune maze before. Dark coin. I think we're gonna get the whole set of coins if we keep it up this way. Okay, this is the correct chime. Come on. Yeah, thank you. Be very lovable to me and just go away. There we go. That it was also the correct chime. I feel there are gonna be 4 of these helmets running around. Yes. There it is. Now we only need 1. And the way is open, finally. I feel that we are very close to the end. Yes. We are very, very close. So after the clock tower, we're gonna meet with Devious. But we're gonna do that in the next part of Sword of Mana. I am Markus, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, guys.